Hey, you guys, Desmond here.
And LaCresha.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And,
Special guest.
and welcome to the Unapologetically Honest Show, the show where we give our unapologetically honest opinion about our favorite shows. As you can see, we have a special guest this week. Miss Stephanie is here.
Hi.
She is a huge Drag Race fan like the rest of us. So we were like, well, come on in and let's talk about some Drag Race Espana, honey, because this was an episode.
Yes.
It was an episode. There's points I agree and there's points I don't agree, but I'm ready to get into it. But before we get into it, I need to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the love that this channel has been getting, and we just want to continue to grow. So go ahead and subscribe because we're a hoot. Sometimes we're a hoot and a half. Okay? So let's go ahead and share this screen and get into this episode. Okay. So we start off with saying goodbye to our sweet Georgie. I'm still mad Georgie went home. I'm still mad.
Me too.
Especially
since she was on my roster.
That part.
She should not have gone. She shouldn't have been in the bottom in the first place.
That part. Yeah. She did lose the lip sync, but she shouldn't have been there.
No.
Should not have been there. Should not have been there. But they come out, they're reading her message, they're talking about how much they're gonna miss her. And I thought this was funny how she said she gets tangled with all her friends. So what difference does it make getting tangled with Georgie on stage? I'm like, y'all, it's nasty. With that. This is the horniest cast I've ever seen, and I live.
But I love it though.
I live.
Because it creates so much chemistry instead of them being isolated.
But it also helps the fact that they live in a house and not in a hotel separated from each other.
Right.
Honestly, though, I like it because it feels like the original Drag Race, like slowly starting to come back slightly.
Yes, one of my favorite things. It reminds me of OG Drag Race. What Drag Race is at its core.
Yes,
that's what Drag Race Espana is. So I agree. I love it. But we continue on. They congratulate Marina on her win.
Woo!
And we go into the next day. So they come into the workroom. They're talking about, what it means to be here in the top 4. But Sharon's like, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to quit putting so much high of a pedestal, honey. Like, I'm not perfect. Yes, I've been doing good in this competition. But
I love how she just doesn't take her drag or her position for granted.
She was very humble about it, and I appreciate that. I still have a against Sharon because, her past. But, I love seeing the humbleness. I love seeing a drag queen being able to do drag queen skills, and baby Sharon can do it.
Yes.
She can do it. So we see Supreme's message, and then she enters the room in this lovely red suit.
Yes.
What did y'all think of this suit? We got to give this suit some time.
She's been coming out in some suits lately.
She has.
Red is definitely her color for sure.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
She looks so good in red.
So Supreme enters, reminds everybody for the 10th time what the prizes are for this season. Like, that's okay, episode 1 and the last episode. You don't got to remind us every episode. We know they're going to get the crown and scepter. We know they're going to get 30,000 euros. And they're going to lead the tour for the hotel tour that they're going to do. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep reminding us. But anyway, she tells us, and then she also tells them you have 5 minutes to get in the quick drag.
Why has it just shortened over the last couple of weeks?
I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
RuPaul would at least give them 15.
Exactly. What you gonna do in 5 minutes?
What'd you say, Steph?
I think Estrella's mentioned the shortening over time. She said we started off with 15 and then it went to 10 and now we're at 5.
I'm like, and the big thing is the mini challenge didn't really need them to be in drag.
No.
So I really think Supreme just did that to get a little chuckle.
Just add some spice to the episode.
Yes. This is them getting into their 5-minute quick drag. And this is what they came up with. I want to give a shout out to the shirt. I only accept apologies and cash. Thanks.
Okay, I saw that. I loved it. I was like, yes.
They all look a hot mess.
Yeah.
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 I like
Say
I like the wig though.
which wig?
I
I like Marina's wig.
like
Yeah,
Marina's wig.
I like Marina's dress.
Yeah. I actually like this tilt here. It kind of resembles what they're gonna wear on the runway.
Foreshadowing, maybe?
Maybe. But yes, so the pit crew enters with that really over-sexualized music.
Wow.
That part. I'm like, Lord, my Jesus, I live. They have these 4 boxes here where they have to put their hand in blindfolded and figure out what it is. I hated doing this. I've done it once and I'll never do it again. I hated every piece of it because
What'd you have to do that for?
it was an exercise we did for a teen leadership program that I went to when I was like in 8th or 9th grade.
Oh.
I want to say 8th. Yeah, because we didn't have team leadership when I hit high school. But yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something Mahaya would make you do.
And the whole time I thought it was a snake. I forget what it actually was. But I am screaming bloody murder because I think they're making me touch a snake. But yes.
Was it a plastic snake?
Yes. I was going to get screenshots of what each queen had to grab in there. But there's one particular screenshot I don't think will work well on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, I'm not going to screenshot any of it. But this is still, there's the boxes, and Estrella won the mini challenge. Yes. Because Venedita, although she guessed half of it immediately, apparently because she didn't guess the rest.
It took her an extra 6 seconds to guess the other half.
Yeah, and I'm like, that ain't fair.
There was the fun part, and then there was the murking.
Yeah. But yeah, Estrella won. So I'm glad Supreme gave them a chance to get out of drag.
Yes.
And then she announced that this week's main challenge is going to be a makeover.
Did they have a makeover last season?
Oh, I don't remember if Espana did a makeover last season. I don't think so. Remind us in the comments down below if Espana had a makeover last season. I don't. Yeah, they did. Because remember, Carmen made both outfits.
Right.
Yeah. She's like, oh, don't worry, I can make 2 outfits in the time.
I didn't watch season 1, so I don't know.
Oh, season 1. Carmen showed everybody how it was done.
Yes. Master class in Drag Race.
That part. So they brought out the members of this organization right here. The
26th of December Foundation.
There we go. I got the December 26th, but I couldn't figure out what this word was right here. So the December.
Well, the way that Spanish works is they do their verbs and adjectives before they do their nouns. So if you translate it literally, it's the Foundation 26th of December.
Yeah.
But it's the December 26th Foundation.
Yes. They are making over the members of that. And from what I'm understanding, this foundation helps the elderly members of the LGBTQ community find housing and be in a safe space in their older years, which I thought that was really cute. Love that.
Yes, retirement for drag queens.
Pretty much. So got to meet, boom, here they are. And since Estrella won the mini challenge, she gets to pair everybody up. And I think she was pretty fair with the matches up. Alexis is going to be here.
Yes.
And I think she was pretty fair with the matchups. You already know me. I'm playing to win. I'm going to throw all y'all off. I'm going to give me the best one I think will work with me. And then opposite everybody else.
Well, I thought she threw Sharon for a loop there for a minute.
Baby, I would have Ellie Diamond it. I sure would have. Baby, I would have played it strategic. Yes, I would. But I wouldn't have felt sorry after I did it. I'm like, I did it. Yeah. Have fun. If you're that bitch like you say you are, get it done. But that's just me. So we're going to take it straight to the runway.
Runway.
Supreme's look. What do y'all think of Supreme's look here?
I liked it. I like the leg. The leg is good this time.
I like it because, it's the color for one, but I think it looks good on her shape.
I actually love this.
I love that wig. That wig was
I
everything.
think that's what really gets me is the wig. Like, it's right.
I actually like the makeup.
I love this. I love every piece of this right here. This is one of my favorite looks of the season.
Yes.
Well, as always, we are joined by Javier Ambrosi, Anna Locking, and Javier Calvo with our extra special guest judge, Alexis Mateo.
Bam!
Straight from Puerto Rico, baby.
Bam, baby.
Bam, bitches, as she said.
She is so.
I was so happy to see her.
She is so beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Regular Drag Race, take notes.
Mm.
I'm just saying, at this point, we've had Envy Peru. We had her on season 1. And this season, we had Theresa May. We had Alexis Mateo. And then we had the other drag queen. I can't remember that drag queen's name to save my life.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we can have other queens on the panel room.
Rose said, no, I'm the only queen on this panel.
She wants to be the only drag queen on the panel. We'll just have to see if she ever breaks on that. But the category is hairs. First, we have Estrella and Teresa Extravaganza. What do we think of these looks?
I think they should have switched.
Stephanie actually said the same thing earlier.
Yeah, I actually like Teresa's look more than I do Estrella's. I think it probably would have looked better if they had switched.
Yeah, I don't like neither one.
I'm not saying I like them, but I'm saying, like, for the sake of the challenge, they should have switched.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. But this was a big no for me. I saw this and I'm like, whoops, she's lip syncing.
Yeah, same.
I ain't even seen the rest of them, but she will be lip syncing.
I really was not a fan of the wigs, like, at all. The color was just
The fact that the other one, the ends are just straight as opposed to curl like Estrella's is like.
Yeah.
Is that duct tape on her ankle?
I thought so, but I don't think it is. I really hope it's not.
I love the shoes though. The shoes are cute.
I
But
like
why red
shoes?
Yeah, the shoes are cute.
I like Teresa's shoes.
I love Teresa's shoes.
And I'm not a big fan of a strap, but this works. This works.
Yeah. You're not a big fan of a strap in real life, but you love a strap in Sims.
I do. Don't come.
I was not going where you thought I was going, sir.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But up next, we had Sharon and Shireen.
Oh, I loved this.
This was amazing.
I love the gentlemen prefer blondes vibes.
Yes, and I love the fabric, that changes when you rub against it. What do you call that?
The flipped sequence.
Yes, it went from red to green. It was giving me Christmas vibes.
Yes.
The piano and a fireplace. They really did.
White Christmas.
Yes. What did y'all think of this look?
I loved it so much. I didn't even notice that Pedro had on flats.
I didn't either until the judges called that out. And I'm like, how did I not catch that? Stephanie, what do you think, hun?
I like it. I prefer Sharon's outfit more to the other one, but it's very pretty. And I like that they were able to let the older queen be comforted with the flats.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I appreciated that too, yes.
Because Rue would have said something probably.
Yeah, maybe. Most likely.
Or Michelle.
Then we had Marina and Antonia.
No. Just no.
No.
I wasn't very fond of this either. I mean, I see how she was trying to connect it, but it didn't track.
I saw where she was going, but she did not execute it properly.
No.
Not at all. I saw where she was going, but these are two big old boots right here.
I think it would have been better if they would have ditched the tights and had different colored wigs, maybe longer wigs.
I agree. Maybe a little bit longer coats and ditch the gloves. Ditch the gloves.
Ditch the gloves, ditch the coats, and close that top up so it wasn't showing Plastic boobs.
But yeah, this I saw this. I was like, yep, I know who's lip syncing.
Yes, pretty much.
I know who's lip syncing. And then Venedita and Vinegarita Von Dash.
Vinagrita. Von Dash.
Von Dash. Baby 8.
Yes.
8.
Yes. And worked with that belly.
And look at the heels. Look at the heels.
Yes.
I love those heels.
I love both sets of heels.
And I love how she kept the beard because, the Von Dashes have beards, okay?
Yes.
I completely live for that.
She's so good with the makeup too that you don't notice the beard. It's crazy.
That part.
Right?
It's more like a contour. If you're not really paying attention, you think it's contour.
I said that the first episode.
You did. I remember. That's why I repeated it. Yes.
Like, if you're not paying attention, you forget that it's a beard. It's just contour. And I like the fact that she quickly dyed her beard back black.
Maybe she said, I'm just doing it for this Raphael look here, and we're going straight back to brown, honey. No.
That blonde was not it.
I liked it blonde, though. I thought it was cute.
I did not.
It worked for what it was supposed to be for.
Yes.
It just didn't look right on her.
It disappeared and you forgot she had a beard.
Listen, it's so good. I needed 2 screenshots of them together.
Yes, but it was worth it though.
And Alexis Mateo's comment about the Wizard of Oz was so accurate for this.
Yes.
I loved it. I love this look. This is
2 Judy references in a week.
I know, right?
Yeah. You'd love to see it.
So, out of all these makeovers, which one is y'all's favorite, Stephanie?
Oh, Venedita for sure.
Krisha?
I agree, Venedita.
Well, baby, it looks like Venedita all across the board. You have the best look of the week.
10s across the board, darling.
10. Ooh, speaking of 10s across the board, I need to watch Legendary. They dropped 3 episodes. I need to watch that.
Ooh.
But we'll discuss that in a little minute. So, here they are after the judges deliberated. And here comes my least favorite part of every freaking season. Tell me, what would you say to the 5-year-old self? I'm like, yeah, let's just traumatize these queens. Let's do it. Right before they have to lip sync, yeah, let's just traumatize them all.
I think it was only traumatizing for
3 of them.
Well, yeah, for 3 of them.
The final one, baby, she said, you ain't finna get me.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me. But we have here. We have Sharon.
Oh, he was adorable.
We have Marina.
So cute.
What happened?
Dang.
And then we have Vendita. So what do y'all think about this moment when they talk to their younger self, Stephanie?
I see how you could see it that it's trauma, but I could also see how maybe for some it's therapy-ish. Because it's traumatizing to the queens, but you have to think about the people at home that are dealing with a lot of the same things, and hearing these inspirational queens say it gets better, it's inspirational for them. And I just love seeing the baby pictures anyway. So
now, here's the thing, I agree with you. But my counter argument is we've heard all of these stories throughout the season.
That's true.
So really, we're just doing it again for shits and giggles. Like, I've always hated this. When they started doing this, what was it, like season 7 or 8? I hated when they started doing this.
I think it started at season 8.
At season 8, okay.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm like, no. And, I fully understand. The representation of this television show and all the other Drag Race franchises, they help so many young children out there. Ooh, hello, didn't mean to do that. Help so many young children out there who are struggling with themselves. And I fully appreciate that. And we get that through the episodes. So to relive it all again, it just don't sit right with me. Let's traumatize them right before they lip sync.
I get that.
And another thing, this should have happened in the finale. Why are we doing this here? This always happens in the finale, not the semifinal. But anyway, LaCresha, what do you think of the moment where they talk to their younger selves?
Like I said, catharsis. Stephanie said the same thing. Catharsis, you get a chance to basically like give yourself the advice nobody else gave you. I don't know if I would want to look at a younger picture of myself.
If some multiverse, I start doing drag and I end up on a season of Drag Race, it's a finale, because look at me, I'll make it to the finale. I'm gonna be so pissed when Rue pulls up my picture and I'll be like, damn it. I got some cute baby pictures back there, okay?
Well, I mean, it would be different, I think, if, like all of our trans queens who go up there and look at those seem a little bit more traumatic.
And I've noticed with Kylie, I remember Rue particularly said, you gave us permission to show this picture. And I appreciated that statement. With
Kylie and with, who was the other one?
Gottmik.
Yes. So I really appreciated that, they did ask permission to show these people who no longer identify.
And I also like that they don't dead name them as well. They use their names.
Yes. Like in Kylie with Gottmik and even Peppermint, RuPaul said, what would you tell your younger self? Never said a name. What would you tell your younger self?
And Peppermint, what would you tell your younger self?
I love that. I did love that. I'm like, come on, because what we're not going to do is dead name people up in here, okay? But we continue on. Supreme announced that this week's winner is Benedita Von Dash. Do y'all agree with this?
Yes.
I agree as well. She did an amazing job. Gave her second win, even though her first one I did not agree with. And Sharon is safe, which is I also agree with.
Yeah.
Which made our bottom two Estrella and Marina.
Well, we knew that.
We did. If it was any other combination, I would have been highly pissed and ready to fight. So they lip sync to El Anillo by Jennifer Lopez. Come on, a J-Lo song. Come on.
Hey.
And what did y'all think of this lip sync?
Where is the ring?
That part. I remember reading that. I'm like, well, where is it?
Where's the ring?
Somebody give her the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, everything that popped up, I was like, are they talking about like in the back? Is it one of the girls in the back saying that or what? I didn't realize it was part of the song.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about Espana. They translate the songs. Holland didn't. Holland just let the songs play, but Espana is translating the songs for us. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I felt Estrella with this puppet was doing too much.
Yeah.
She focused on the puppet way too much.
And Miss Marina was dancing circles around her. Keeping her up. But this was a cute little wig reveal she did right here.
It was
very creative too.
And baby, she took her shoes off.
Which in regular drag race is a sin.
I understand if it falls off, but do not take your shoes off. Like there has to be a sin.
I can understand if it flew off, but when you deliberately take them off, I'm not sure if that's just us knowing American Drag Race and now trying to watch these franchises.
Right?
Because
things they get away with, man.
If you lose a wig,
your shoes and wig should stay on.
If you lose your wig, if you lose your shoes, you're not winning. You're going to the house. Trinity lost her wig, and that rumor has it lip sync, and guess what? She lost. So yeah, that irritated me. But in my opinion, I thought Marina won this lip sync. What about y'all?
Yeah.
I really thought Marina, but I really enjoyed it. Marina.
I don't like the fact that she like stripped.
It didn't bother me because she had these tights on. Now if she didn't, it would have bothered me.
Right.
But they're getting it. And I love how the makeovers are there on stage to the side they're watching. Love that. Usually they're in the back. But yeah, hear them applauding. Here's everybody putting their votes in. and they announced that the winner of the lip sync is Marina.
Hey.
She is the third finalist for this season. But wait, for the first time in Drag Race Espana's history, we have a double Shantae. Estrella is going to the finale as well. And in my head, I am okay with this. And I'll tell you why. Clearly, Marina won that lip sync.
Right.
But Estrella deserves to be in that finale.
She does.
So what do? Send them both.
Hey.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
Because it kind of reminds me of season 14. Willow won that lip sync. But Angie deserved to be in that finale just like she did.
Yes.
So I'm okay with it. Especially since this is the first one we've gotten on Espana, and we didn't have 12 episodes where nobody went home.
I will say though that I feel like there were a couple in like past lip syncs this season that could have gotten a double save as well though.
Yes, the Onyx and Diamante lip sync.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd argue Georgie and Marina.
I would disagree because I feel like it took Georgie too long to get into the lip sync.
Yeah.
To be fair though, that's just me not wanting Georgie to go home. I love her.
But yes, there was another lip sync as well that I really enjoyed that could have been a double save. I think it was when Diamante and Vendetta. Was it Vendetta that sent Diamante home? I can't remember. I can't remember. But yeah, there was another one other than the Onyx and Diamante lip sync that I felt like could have been a double save. But next week, we will be having the reunion.
Yay.
Don't get me
Are
wrong.
we covering the reunion?
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for a reunion, but
We don't ever cover the reunion.
To be next week, since there's a possibility all three of us could be in the same room.
Hey.
So it's like I really wanted the finale to be next week.
That would have been so cool if the finale was all there.
Hey, we get a reunion, and we didn't even get a preview for it. I'm like, I can't get a little snippet. I can't see somebody yelling at somebody.
Right.
I just hope it's going to be good.
I hope it is, because some reunions are good, and some reunions I'm like, I just wasted an hour of my life.
Exactly. Well, no, because you got to see cool fashion.
Yeah. Sometimes.
We're just here for the drama.
True.
I just want to see them crown somebody. So we have a couple more minutes before we get out of here. Real quickly, who's going to win Drag Race Espana? Stephanie.
Vendetta.
Carisha McGill. Who's gonna win Drag Race? I don't know what I just named you.
I don't either after 6 years of friendship, sir. And at least a couple of years of best friendship, at least on my end, because you and Mr. I can only have one best friend. I want to say Vendetta, even though, only because she's like in my list of people.
I will agree with Vendetta, but also
I think you're gonna give it to Sharon.
It's just her past really doesn't sit well in my spirit. So like if she won, I'll be like, okay, I get it. So real quickly, where can everyone find you, Stephanie?
You can find me at Games Queen 96, all social media.
All right, Cresha, where can they find you?
You can find me at Cresha McGill on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SimplyDesmond. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you, Stephanie, for joining us today. And as always, be great.